main of Yarnak, but he decided not to. And Luxury is going to win the Zergling battle at the top right, so he's going to get that base up and running. We're going to see what Luxury does to counter that, or whether he goes to expand himself, or he's just going to move in and try and do some damage. That's a ton of Mutalisk for Luxury. That is just a ridiculous cloud, and there's a bunch of Zerglings moving down to the bottom right base, and I really don't think he should go yet. I think Luxury might know this is coming. He's got a lot of Mutalisk almost like waiting for him. The Mutalisk for Luxury are moving away, but now I expect them to turn right around as soon as the Overlord saw it, and yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. They're just going to turn around and probably mop up those Zerglings. But if Luxury goes back there with all those Zerglings, then the Mutalisk for Yarnak might actually be able to go into the main of the natural for Yellow or for Luxury and do a ton of damage. But Yarnak, he needs to move in now. If he's gonna move in, he needs to move in now before the Mutalisk for Luxury come back. But the Mutalisk for Luxury are already they're everywhere. It looks like both players are just trying to mess with the other and going back and forth. Like, where are we gonna engage? Where are we gonna engage? And Yarnak never really was able to get in there and do any damage. But at the same time, he did. Whew, that was a very intense almost fight there. Very intense almost fight. I don't think wow. ZVZ and the mains are being mined out. That is absolutely ridiculous. I hope that in the bottom left, that little yellow blob is Luxury throwing down his 4th base, because he has not, yeah, he is throwing down 4th base, but Yarnak has the Scourge there, so he sees it. But that 4th base is going to come up significantly later than Yarnak's 4th base, so I still think Luxury needs to do some damage. I don't think he could afford to just sit here and, although he might. I mean, if he's got more Mutalisk in the air at any point, or if he can just create a strategical advantage for himself, he can get away with being down 1 base right now. Because he does have enough gas probably to, make a ridiculous army. And Zergling's going down for Yarnak to the bottom left-hand base, and they're going to take down that hatchery pretty easily. It doesn't look like Luxury's going to devote much to defend it yet. He even cancels it. But Luxury's also sending Zerglings to the top left. I don't know if Yarnak does see this, and he's sending Mutalisk over, and they're just going to destroy those Zerglings. Those Zerglings are going to do nothing, and Luxury does not. Actually, Luxury's Mutalisk, no, his Zerg, he just sent Zerglings to the top right part of the map, and that's just not going to be enough. That is absolutely not going to do anything to him. Yarnak sending Zerglings to the bottom right-hand base, so Luxury was forced to not use his Mutalisk to attack during Yarnak's Zergling defense of his top left, and he's forced to go back and defend himself. And now Yarnak, or Luxury, finally throwing down a Sunken Colony as bottom right, but I think it was really, really late. I think he might have been well-served to have put that up a while ago. And Yarnak's cloud of Mutalisk finally moving out, and it looks like they might actually go and engage this time. Is he gonna go? Is he gonna go, or will he turn around? So far we've seen them turn around. It looks like this time he is going to engage. He's going straight for the hatchery, I think that's what it would look like. Oh, nope. Okay, the Mutalisk for Luxury come in, and Yarnak's just gonna run away. I have no idea how many of those Scourge landed. It looked like maybe 12 Scourge or so came in, and I think a couple of them landed at the beginning, but I have no idea in the end how many landed, because there was just so much green from the Glaive Worm, probably some of them exploding. And Luxury sending Zerglings to the top right. It doesn't look like there's many Zerglings there for Yarnak, and I don't know if that Sunken Colony is going to be enough, but Mutalisk coming in for Luxury to the main of Yarnak, and they're going to do some damage, killed a couple of Overlords, and a ton of Scourge coming in for Luxury, and they're doing a ton of damage to Yarnak's Mutalisk, but I can't even tell what color the Mutalisks are. I think Yarnak has more Mutalisks. Yeah, Yarnak does. Oh, wow. Yarnak definitely has more Mutalisks. Actually, I think Yarnak has a huge advantage right now. I think he's got a lot more Mutalisks, actually. I think he might even have, like, 6, 7, maybe even more Mutalisk, maybe even more of a Mutalisk advantage. He's going to pop up a couple more Overlords. Can't tell what happened to the top right. I'd like to see whether or not that base went down. And that base is going to go down. There's only a couple Zerglings left for Yarnak, no drones, and there's still, like, 4 Zerglings or so for Luxury. But, Yarnak is going to move his Mutalisk up there and take them down, because he knows he has such a Mutalisk advantage right now that he doesn't have to worry too much about Luxury's counterattack. And again, Luxury's going to move to the top left corner of the map and try and take down this base again. The Sunken Colony is not yet warped in time. There's like 6 Zerglings or so for Yarnak. Okay, now the Sunken Colony does come down, so he will be able to defend this. It's a matter of how many drones he loses or anything. I don't know if he's really too concerned about it. Some Zerglings for Yarnak were at the bottom right, but they got found by Mutalisk, and the Mutalisk took them down pretty quickly. And it looks like Yarnak's rebuilding his drone counter top right, and he's going to restart building the gas. And Yarnak actually moving in towards the natural of Luxury, just trying to do some damage, but he just takes some damage from the Spore Colonies. He doesn't stay very long to do much more damage, but he's going to take down 2 more Overlords for Luxury. I think Luxury has enough Overlords right now that he's not too concerned about it yet, because he lost so many Mutalisks in that last fight, but he probably will start carrying in a little while once he starts getting to that to a higher mass of Mutalisks. It will kick in. I just don't think it's kicked in quite yet. And now we see Yarnak moving to the bottom left-hand corner of the map. He's going to take out this base for Luxury. He's going to take it down very quickly. He has so many Mutalisks. That hatchery is going to go down very, very fast. And yeah, there it goes down, and he's just going to run away. And if Luxury wants to throw it up again, Yarnak will be please just go back and take it down again. And Luxury now going to the top right of the base, top right of the map with tons of Zerglings, takes down the Sunken Colonies that was trying to morph in. Now he's going for the hatchery, but since the counter Zerglings coming in, they're going to chase him away. And yeah, Yarnak's hatchery still stands. Yarnak has still only lost that first hatchery at the top left only once. Whereas I believe Luxury has lost 2 hatcheries at the bottom left already so far. I believe that's it. I think it's only been 2. And yeah, a bunch of spore colonies at the main for Luxury just defending. At this point, really the only point for the main is for that like depleted gas, I assume, at this point, and the spires for both players. But other than that, the mains are pretty much useless. I mean, the layer is needed to keep producing, but that's about it. And now we're going to see the Luxury and Yarnak's Mutalist meeting in the middle, and they're just going to throw Glaive Worms at each other. It doesn't look like there's any Scourge coming in from either side. I don't see anything on the minimap, but Yarnak just has more Mutalists. I don't think Luxury's going to come back from this. I think, yeah, there we go. There's Luxury's GG from KTF MagicNs. Oh my god, that was absolutely epic. So, here's my main thought on that match, other than the fact that it was awesome. And I really hope the brothers go and like have like a hug here or something rather than just go back and high-five their teams, because that was absolutely awesome. And I can't see how you could like play your brother in such an epic game, your twin, and not like feel something and want to do something. And no, he's just going over and giving something to a fan. That's all. But yeah, I think the main decision making in that game was that Luxury decided to throw down his third base at the bottom left, which was not as defensible as where Yarnak decided to throw his third, which was in the top left. So when Luxury tried to take down Yarnak's base, he was in a more defensible position, and his Mutalist didn't have to go as far. Whereas when Luxury tried to defend his third, his Mutalist had to go farther from a bad angle, so he couldn't defend the rest of his base as well, or he had to worry about it the whole time. So he slowly kept losing hatcheries there, and Yarnak just was able to take that advantage and take it to victory. But yeah, that was a ridiculous game, and that is the type of game that I've been hoping to see on that map for so long. And I thank both of these awesome twins for making it happen. And I will see you all in set 3 after I like take a little break and get some water and stuff. That was awesome. And yeah, Deja Vu signing off.